Start recording. So again, I'll introduce myself. This is Saif. I'm going to post this video on YouTube. We will be learning JavaScript. So I'll be following this guy's steps. But before, one thing I've noticed, we've already created a file. When I look at his folder, it's working files. He named his folder working files. So meaning we are going to do that. Let's go to documents. Let's create a folder. Let's create a folder. Hello. Okay, I see people, they're starting to interact on, starting to Kololam. Hello Kololam. So I will create a folder named working files. Okay, working, that's what the folder, and that's his folder. So I'm following him. Working files, and then we don't have any folder within this one, so I own I don't hate. There's learning JavaScript, and then there's, okay, let's just say let's use we're learning JavaScript, not working file. Let's rename it, guys. I'm sorry. Let's rename this into learning JS and enter. Let's hope I'm doing the right thing. Let's go back to, excuse me, we will go to files. I'm going to open a folder, documents, and then under documents, just come on the laptop and we will look for learning JS, of which this is it. We just gonna single tap on it and then select folder, and then now we opened our learning JS. So what we are about to do, we're gonna create a file. The file, here's two files here, it's index.html and style CSS. So we are going to do that. I'm not sure if it shows properly my screen, but like, I'm still going to post this on YouTube either way. I'm just buying time. It's in index.html, enter, and files, creating a file. Now we have a file, and then it's index.html. And also we are going to create another file, of which is style.css, enter. Now we have two files, index and style. And then on index, one thing I'm noticing here, he doesn't have the doc type on number one. He just goes on and say HTML, and then there's head, and then there's link, and then there's closed tag of head, body, and then we have a heading, and we have a paragraph, and we have a closed body tag, and then a closed HTML. So I believe we are going to do that. This is what I will be doing. You see, not sure if you can, the screen is too bright. So okay, let's just do this. Shift HTML, Then we are going to close it and then enter, and then we are going to add a head, and then we are going to close it, enter, and in between the head we will have link. Press tab, then we have style, we have style sheet, and then type, and then okay, I'm gonna press tab, and then it's text, CSS, lower battery. Is my phone low? No, my phone is not low. Okay, sorry about that. Then it's text / CSS, and then we have an href. Inside the href we are going to link the style, and then we are going to close it, and then we are closing it, and then come here next to body and next to head, and then enter, and then we are going to create a body tag. Okay, now we have a body tag, and press enter, and then I'm not sure if this is a heading or what, but he didn't close it. It's just H1. I'm not sure if he did this on purpose. Oh, he did close it. It's just me, I'm tripping. ID tab, and then we have heading 1, and then we are going to close it, and then in between we will have hello. Let's do this, enter, we'll have a paragraph P, and then let's say ID tab, we have a paragraph 1. Double checking the spelling there, then we're going to close it. We will have everyone. Okay, this is what we have now. Let's let him explain.
Of the JavaScript coding course, we're going to look at how to output text to your web page using JavaScript. To begin with, I've created a little project in brackets, a little folder, and I've put in an index.html and a style.css file. Now, looking at the index.html, as you can see, there's nothing fancy. It's a basic bare bones HTML document with your HTML open and close tags, head open and close, and inside the head tags you can see that I've linked to a style sheet called style.css, which you can find inside the folder as well. So you're going to need to do that. Then I've put in the body open and close tags, and in the body I've put in a heading 1 and a paragraph 1. Now, looking at the heading, I want you to take notice of the ID. I've given the heading an ID equals heading 1. a very unimaginative name, but you can name yours whatever you want. And I've also given my paragraph an ID of paragraph 1. Now these are mandatory. You're going to have to put those in. I've also put in some sample text just to see if everything works. I'm going to actually remove this text after the test. So I saved my work and I run this in the browser. Now let's have a look at the browser. When I open this document up in Chrome, you can see everything is...
Now let's go check the browser. Control S to save. We save it. Let's go back to our documents. Learning JavaScript. Double tap. And then we open this. We'll double tap on index. Let's see what we get. You guys are gonna forgive me. I don't have what do you call this? I don't have an office desk, yo. Okay, whoa. Ish, my phone. Let me see if it's still visible. Ish, I need to hold my phone up high like this. Do this. This is the hello everyone is talking about. So yeah. Okay. Let's continue.
It's perfect. We've got hello and we've got everyone. Now we're going to start coding in JavaScript. The first thing you need to know is that JavaScript always goes in between script tags. So we're going to add a couple of script tags. We're going to add it to the body section of your web page, right just before the close body tag. So let's open that up. Script, close, and brackets has added the close tag for me as usual. So now all your JavaScript is going to go between these two script tags. The first command we're going to use in JavaScript is document dot get element by ID. You can see it's already being hinted here. Brackets is already hinting at me to use get element by ID. You can complete typing or you can just simply click on get element by ID. Get element by ID, open parenthesis, and then put in open double quotes. And then we're going to put in this ID, heading 1. Close double quotes, close brackets, and then we continue. Dot inner HTML is equal to, again, open brackets, open double.
Dot. I have a hunch feeling, but week 5 is gonna be hot, or even week 6. Space, and then we have shift. Wait. Oh, it's just equal. Didn't it so up? But here, and then shift.
quotes, and we put in some text. This is JavaScript. And then don't forget, at the end of the line, you need to put in a semicolon. So JavaScript requires a semicolon at the end of each line. Now let's go over our code again, and I'm going to explain it a little later. Document.getElement by ID, open brackets, double quotes, heading 1. This needs to match the ID of the paragraph. You need to double and triple check your spellings, because if the spelling is wrong, then this code absolutely won't work. .innerHTML is equal to open brackets, double quotes, and some text inside. I just put in this is JavaScript, close double quotes, close bracket, and semicolon. Then let's save this and test it in the browser. Back in the browser, hit refresh and see what's happened. The browser is now displaying this is JavaScript. So what happened here? Let's take a look at it from the top. When we began creating this page, we put in the word hello inside the heading 1, and we gave the heading an ID of heading 1. Now we can also remove this hello, it doesn't make any difference. Inside the JavaScript, what we did was we replaced the hello with this text. This is JavaScript. Now how did we do that? We used the inner HTML function of JavaScript. The inner HTML function basically says that the HTML text of a...
Yeah, to answer you, I'm done with the Pine City Zoo. Yo, that was long. 21 lessons. I'm already done with it. You can go check it out at my YouTube channel if you don't understand this guy, because he tend to skip a lot of parts, but like I do those parts, so you can go check it out. Now I'm doing week 4.
Specific element needs to be this. How does that JavaScript know which element to change? By its ID. This would be a bit self-explanatory. Get element by ID, heading 1. So in other words, in this document, find the element with the ID of heading 1 and change its HTML to be this is JavaScript. Now let's do the same thing.
But if you have any problems, you can always... Firstly, you are free to hit me up. I'm happy to help
everyone, and start typing again. Document dot get element by ID, open double quotes. What is the ID of the paragraph? It says paragraph 1. Did I get that right? Did I spell it correctly? Looks like. Dot inner HTML is equal to, again, your open brackets, open double quotes. I'm having fun. And of course, your semicolon at the end. Let's refresh. Let's save this and refresh it in the browser.
So this guy is fast, yo. Bro, chill. Okay, and then into this dot inner HTML. So this is JavaScript. And then we have shift, then open, then shift. Wait, let me say shift. Since you're doing your session, I'ma also go do mine. Yeah, bruh. This is your motivation. Go do it. Go do it. At least if you finish it up today, just push. Make sure you finish week 3 today. And then tomorrow you can push week 4, and then you can take your time to do week 5 so you don't fall behind. Okay, in between, let me type. Having fun. Yeah, definitely. We're having fun. Who's having fun, guys? Yo. But we want this experience. And then put a semicolon. Okay.
But before we go there,
Control
let's take a look again.
S.
So what we expect to happen here is for the paragraph to have the text, I'm having fun. Let's see if that actually happens. Back in the browser, refresh, and there we go. I'm having fun. Awesome. So now you've learned how to insert text into your web pages and how to display text onto your web pages using JavaScript. Question: what happens if we input numbers instead of text? Let's try that out. So we'll remove the text, I'm having fun, from the paragraph, and we'll put in the number 5. Let's see if this works. Save it and refresh. And there we have a number 5. Now let's try something weird. What if we did a mathematical operation like plus? 5 plus 6.
Prosty, why are you recording with your phone?
And refreshed it.
Dog, the reason why I'm recording with my phone, okay, CPU and the clocking detected. What's the TikTok is the reason why I'm recording with my phone. It's because I want to record while I'm sharing. I want to share my desktop screen, the desktop display. It doesn't want me to do that, so now I have to go to, since I've installed TikTok Live Studios, I have to just record a live for like 25 minutes, and then after 48 hours that feature will be unlocked. So next time when I'm doing a live like this, I won't be using my phone. So this is why I'm using my phone, I'm shooting a lesson for YouTube and also doing this at the same time. I'm trying to save time. So yeah.
And we'll put in the number 5. Let's see if this works. Save it and refresh. And there we have a number 5. Now let's try something weird. What if we did a mathematical operation like plus? 5 plus 6. And save that and refreshed it.
Let's check 5 plus 6. 5. That's an equal, so I need to say shift plus 6, control S, and then let's go check. Didn't I save? Control S.
So you see what it's done?
It didn't do that, Moscow. This guy is lying. Wait, or it's my laptop.
And there we have a number 5.
So I'll say
now let's try something weird. What if we did a mathematical operation like plus?
Control
5
S.
plus 6. And save that and refreshed it. So you see what it's done? JavaScript, instead of putting the word, the actual text 5 plus 6, it just added the 2 numbers up and put in the number 11. Now you notice a couple of things here.
Oh, my brother. Oh, okay. Let's remove this. Now Control S. You've made a mistake over there. Now we fixed our mistake. Let's refresh. Haha, okay. Now we are getting
The first thing is that when I typed in the number 5, when I input the number 5, I didn't put it inside double quotes. Now there's a reason for this. When you put a number without double quotes, then JavaScript recognizes it as a number. But if you put it inside double quotes, JavaScript recognizes it as text and treats it like text. Now let me show you what I mean. Let's take 5 plus 6 and put it inside double
we've already
quotes.
tried that, guys.
Save, refresh. You see what happens? JavaScript simply displays 5 plus 6. So in other words, it didn't recognize these as numbers, so it didn't do the arithmetic. It simply output it as 5 plus 6. It didn't do the sum of 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. Again, we remove the double quotes, refresh, and we've got 11. So that's something new that you've learned now. Numbers are always displayed without double quotes if you want them to be recognized as numbers. If you want them to be recognized as text, if you want it to be displayed exactly as is, and you don't want JavaScript to do the arithmetic for you, then you'll simply
guys, my
put
PC
the
was
numbers
dead.
in
How
double
can I
quotes.
start from zero?
Now let's try one
Just
more
watch
thing.
videos, bruh.
What if
Like
we took
just watch
the
this guy's
5
videos and
put it into double quotes like this, and kept the
just
6
restart
as a
it
number?
like that. Just
Would
restart.
JavaScript recognize these
Borrow
numbers as
borrow
numbers,
someone's
or will it
laptop
recognize them
or PC,
as text?
and then
Let's
you
test this
can
out.
try and catch
Save
up.
and refresh and see what it's done. 5, 6. What's this? This is not actually 56. It's a 5 and a 6.
Control.
So what JavaScript's done here is that it's recognized both of these as text. So it's put in the 5 and it's put in the 6. And the plus serves as a concatenation operator. Basically, it's used to join two sections of text. So you can use it for numbers, to add to numbers, or you can use it for text. That means to join or concatenate two sections of text. Let's try that out.
I should close these tabs.
Okay, see what I've done? I've put in the word JavaScript in double quotes, and then I've put in is fun in double quotes, and I've put the plus sign in between. Let's save this and see what happens in the
Shift. It's fun. Then Control S. Let's go check it out. No.
Okay, see what I've done? I've put in the word JavaScript in double quotes, and then I've put in is fun in double quotes, and I've put the plus sign in between. Let's save this and see what happens in the browser. JavaScript is fun. Alright, so basically what JavaScript did was it concatenated or joined those two sections of text, those two quotes. So when you're putting in the plus sign between text, remember it will simply join two sections of text. Now this doesn't look really useful in this particular case. But as we move on to more advanced topics like variables and text variables, you'll see that this is actually really, really useful.
I couldn't connect. Try reconnecting. So yeah, this is the end of the session. I'll do the next part tomorrow. Stop recording.